What's up everyone? Lesson 10 already. Getting through these, aren't we? So what I want to do in this one, I know I've done a couple of distortion ones earlier today. I suppose that spoils the illusion if you think they're all coming on separate days. I don't know, doesn't really matter, does it? But what this one is and what I want to kind of get across is that a lot of these shapes you can do in multiple positions. So just because I'm showing you on one certain part of the neck doesn't mean that you can't move it around, and it just really opens your eyes to, once you kind of learn these positions and kind of the commonalities in blues solos, and you'll notice just from listening to, you know, blues songs and solos and that sort of stuff, just how often things are repeated. It's just the way that they are that kind of sets that solo apart from other ones. So, you know, I keep banging on about like phrasing and tone and adding that certain feel and flair to your playing, and it's not all about how fast you can play, but this lick is. So this one is a really nice blues run. I've kept the clean setting on so you can see it's another legato based one, and it sounds awesome in distortion as well. So yeah, I'll play it a couple of times through and then we'll get into it. So, you know, it sounds impressive, but yeah, let's break it down. It's nowhere near as complicated as it seems, because, you know, it's not alternate picking, it's all legato. So once you've built up the strength in this hand, it is mostly all about the fretting hand. So we're starting on the 8th fret of the low E string. So we're going to hammer on 8, 9, 10. And then with your index finger, the 8th fret on the A. So 8th fret A, 10, 12 on the A, so I'm picking those notes. So hammer-ons with on the E, but then I'm picking that slide. So when we get to the 12th fret on the A, we play the 10th fret on the D with your index finger. So 10, 12 on the D. 10th fret on the G, 10, 12, 10, 12 on the G, 14 on the G, so these are all slides as well. So all legato again, it's all mostly hammer-ons more than anything. I just keep playing it through because it's easy to get lost in this one, but once you've kind of grasped it a couple of times, it's a fantastic blues run. So so 14th fret on the G, and then we go 13, 15 on the B. So slide that with your middle finger, 13, 15. So yeah, it's one that you can just practice in you know, different shapes, and I like it around this position because it's not like mega stretching down at the bottom, and you're not that you know, the awkwardness of up at the top. So, you know, in C and D and this, you know, 8th to 12th frets, it's really nice positions, and it's just all about being able to play it to the point that you don't even think about it. So, you know, I used to just sit in front of, say I was watching like Netflix on my laptop or whatever, and I'd just be like taking down different parts of the solo, or the phrase, sorry, and just practicing that. So like literally just going. So you want to kind of just build up with those things, and it's the same when you're doing anything to do with alternate picking or legato or any type of technique. It's just that repetitive motion, and that's what puts a lot of people off, because it isn't easy and it does take time to build this sort of stuff up, but once you've got it, you've got it. Like, maybe not that, because that was an atrocious go, but you know what I mean. It's and you don't even think about it, and it does seem impossible when you're starting that you get to that point, but trust me, you know, if you put in the time and you can work out kind of a way to practice that doesn't feel like you're sitting down going, oh, here we go, I'm practicing today. That's why I kind of gravitated towards blues, and it might be why you're watching this video, because blues appeals to you. So when you are learning that sort of stuff, because it sounds great, you're not, you know, it's not like you're sat there going, or learning Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or whatever. You're learning things that you're interested in, and that's ultimately what's going to kind of keep you playing. Yeah, so this was lesson 10, and then I'm going to take some time to figure out what the next 10 lessons are going to be. So if there's anything specific that you want to see, it doesn't even have to be blues. This was a blues series up to lesson 10. I can either keep going with however many blues videos, or if you want to cover metal or country or more melodic type of playing, happy to do that as well. So yeah, if there's something specific you want to see, drop me a comment, and as ever, just keep tuning in. So yeah, till next time guys, cheers.